Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Asidik Takrin. You can call me Diki. I'm student from Department Family Law, Fakulty Syariah and Law, Star Islamic University, Sunan Gunung Jati, Bandung. Here I will explain about the tradition that is commonly practiced in Riau province. Riau is one of the provinces in Indonesia located in the center of the island of Sumatra. Riau is also referred to as one of the richest provinces with vast natural resources such as oil, natural gas, rubber, palm oil, and fiber plantation. The population of Riau province is dominated by Malay tribes, with other tribes such as Japanese, Batak, Minangkabau, Banjar, Bugis, Chinese, Sundanese, and other tribes. Likewise with the tradition in Riau. Here I will explain 11 traditions commonly practiced by people in Riau province. 1. Batobo. Batobo is a term for mutual cooperation activities in working on rice fields, and so on. This activity is usually done by the Ochu in Bangkinang tribe. This tradition is made by various groups by having one chairman to arrange the work schedule of each member. The purpose of this ceremony, in addition to building togetherness, Batobo is done to like then one agricultural work, so it will be faster and easier to complete. Number 2. Menyemah Laut. The ceremony Menyemah Laut aims to preserve the sea and its content, so as to bring benefit to humans. This tradition is carried out by people who live near the sea and those who run business or earn a living from the sea. Riau is known as an archipelago region where most of its citizens are there living by becoming sailors. Number 3. Tepung Tawar. Tradition tepung tawar or tepung tawar is a symbol to pray for someone because of his success. This principle applies to the people of Riau. In a way, this ceremony became an important part in a number of processions of custom, such as traditional wedding ceremonies, Khatam al-Quran, Brandam, Thanksgiving, inauguration, and procession of other traditional activities. Some consider this ceremony to be a symbol that certainly reminded in the power of invoking prayer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so that it would be avoided from any danger. Number 4. Balimau Kasai. Balimau Kasai is a special traditional ceremony for the Kampar people in Riau province to welcome the holy month of Ramadan. This tradition is usually carried out the day before the entry of the fasting month. Local people are always grateful and express this way. Another opinion said Balimau Kasai is also a symbol of purification and self-cleaning. Balimau itself means bathing by using water mixed with orange, which the local community calls limau. Orange that are commonly used are kaffir lime, and cotton orange. Number 5. Merisik. Merisik is a traditional Riau ceremony is a time of marriage. This tradition is the first step taken in the marriage process, which aims to investigate the existence of a prospective bride who is carried out by the man. The purpose of the tradition is to ask whether the girl has been married to someone or has been bound by promise with others. If was, then the arrival of the man is considered only to silaturahmi. Number 6. Meminang. After it was found out that the girl did not yet have a bond with another man, and it was agreed that the man was willing to match this son to the girl, then process to the next step, namely Meminang. In this tradition, Meminang, the messenger consists of several elders and a spokesperson to convey the purpose of his arrival, which is ensured by the woman. Answer can be given directly at the time of the proposal, but there are times when the woman asks for a few days to answer because they want to make an agreement with the family. Number 7. Mengantar tanda. The next tradition that must be faced after getting the answer accepted by this proposal is mengantar tanda, which is a binding promise between the bride and groom. This sign is accidentally a form of acceptance and as a binder for both parties. The time of implementation is based on the agreement of both parties. In this event, mengantar tanda, only a party of men carrying gold rings divided by rattan according to their social level. After the procession, mengantar tanda can be complete to determine the amount of delivery money and direct days. The next procession is mengantar belanja. Number 8. Mengantar belanja. The procession mengantar belanja is certainly the arrival of a delegation of the bridegroom's family to hand over spending money as a symbol of mutual assistance and togetherness to help the woman in carrying out the marriage of their 2 children, the amount of which is adjusted to the ability of the bridegroom. This money is given strictly by men and is accepted voluntarily by women, so it is not justified for the man to bring it up at a later date. In general, in the procession mengantar belanja, in addition to give money, it is also equipped with other accompanying material in the form of goods needed by the bride, who are also adjusted to the ability of the man. Number 9. Hari menggantung. This tradition is a sign that the wedding event will soon take place. At this stage, Mak Andam decorate the house, one of which is done by installing the easel at the bride's house. The installation is done by hanging easel decoration and red, yellow, and green veils, because it's called Hari Menggantung. Usually, Mak Andam will be assisted by young men and women and accompanied by middle-aged women who do it 5 or 7 days before the wedding days. Number 10. Berenai Curi. The activity Berenai Curi is carried out at night to the bride and groom about 1 or 2 days before the wedding prepared by Mak Andam. Why is called Berenai Curi? Because the grooming equipment for the bridegroom was taken secretly from the bride's house at night. For the local community, Berenai has various meanings such as to refuse reinforcements, protect the bride from all evil, and make the bride look more radiant. Generally, the use of henna and hands and on nails, the red color as a sweetener and repellent reinforcement, so that the bride is protected from the disturbance of spirit. In a palm hands as safeguards, while in the soles of the feet as a sign may not walk far. For use around the palm and feet, meaningful as a serious generator. Number 11. Berandam. Berandam is the activity of shaving the hair on the face as well as cleaning the face, forming eyebrows and child hair on the face and behind the neck. The meaning of the ceremony Berandam is none other than the formation of physical beauty in order to manifest its inner beauty and as a symbol of self-preparation for the bride to become a woman who is physically and spiritually born and ready to become a true housewife. This tradition is carried out in the morning of the day after the bride stole the bride held at the bride's house and attended by all the close relatives and eat by Mak Andam. Performed in the morning with the intention of taking a series of morning sun praying off so that the bride is always radiant and bright as the morning. maybe that's enough for me. Hopefully useful is for all of us. Thank you.